Are we about to hit a brand new tipping point in AI? Hey, I'm Stu from Evolution Unleashed. Today, I'm going to explore some of the quiet advances in AI that I think most people have missed. What am I talking about? Well, there's been a number of recent breakthroughs. And while the hype cycle is apparently dropping off, I mean, we've had GPT-4 or versions thereof for more than a year now without a major update. Word on the street is things are about to get a bit shifty. The foundations we're used to standing on, they're going to start getting a bit soft. And let me tell you why I think AI is about to reach this tipping point. And that tipping point is where it sort of becomes so useful that it starts having a cascading effect on productivity, workflows, business, entrepreneurship, you name it. Let's start with OpenAI. They've been a bit quiet lately, but rumors are coming out now that we'll have GPT-5 or whatever they want to call it in the next 2 or 3 months. Now, they are merchants of hype. They promise voice. I still don't have voice, and that was months ago when it was going to be out in a few weeks. But eventually it will get here. But the thing about this new leap forward with GPT-5 is that it has the new strawberry reasoning, their Q star, which is basically some new architecture that allows the AI to reason, to think through what it's doing a lot more. When you combine that with the promise of agents, that's AI that can think for itself, set its own tasks, and work to complete a complex set of tasks without any human intervention, we're right on the cusp of that becoming reality. Now, we can do it now, but it's not easy. And for most people, it's out of reach. But GPT-5, or again, whatever they want to call it, GPT next, it is going to be significantly different from the AIs we use today. And we're going to start seeing that interactive Java style where you can interact with your AI, refine what you're doing, and generate some really amazing outputs. Okay, but we're not just talking about OpenAI. There are other things happening that make me believe we're close to that tipping point. The new Gemini experimental models that are available free in AI Studio, I'll drop the link in the description. My goodness, these are phenomenal models. The Pro 0827 model, Pro 1.5, is probably for me the best marketing AI, the best AI in terms of understanding demographics and psychographics, being able to connect messaging with target markets, creating really high quality writing. And you think about what these models can do today compared to just 6 months ago, it's already quite mind-blowing. Yet the leap we're about to take in the next 2 or 3 months is going to make these AI models look like basic calculators. It's really hard to quantify just what that impact will look like. But let's turn and look at video generation. Now, OpenAI, again, they love the hype. They introduced Sora 6, 7 months ago, and we still don't have it. It's apparently very expensive to run, takes a long time for video generations, but we've got micro tools like RunwayML, which does 4-second clips very, very well, but it's hugely expensive. There's no free plan. And for you to learn, you're basically learning on your own dime in that you have to pay to figure out how to use it. And a lot of people aren't, and that's going to hurt Runway. But, it's not just the Western models you should be keeping an eye on. If you want to really get the pulse for where AI is, check out Minimax, a brand new AI text to video generator that does 4 to 5 second clips based on a single prompt, which can be up to 500 characters long. And the quality is absolutely mind-blowing. Check out this 30-second video. Now, I'm no great film director. I want you to look at the quality of the video clips. These are all generated for free. Each generation took 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how many people were ahead of me in the queue, but it was very fast. It did text, as you'll see in the clip. The things we can do today are already incredible, but as I said earlier, it's out of reach for most people because it requires a specific skill set and mindset in order to really extract the high value from AI. But it won't always be that way. And here's a mistake most people are making when they think about AI. We're still early. We're comparing AI-generated output with human-generated output, and we're saying human is better, AI-generated output is bad. But people are forgetting this middle section, which is the AI and human collaboration, where we use these tools like digital paintbrushes, like super powerful tools to enhance our own creativity and expertise. I mentioned in our recent newsletter, in the thought piece, that I believe creatives will inherit the earth. Because when you have a creative spark that you can give to AI, you can create whatever you can imagine. And in a world where everybody can create with AI, it's the creative vision that people have, that spark, that is going to set you apart from everybody else. AI is evolving, and it's going to evolve to what we call that tipping point where it becomes so useful that it makes absolutely no sense to do things the old way. And those new ways, well, those rule books aren't written yet. Those playbooks haven't been developed. And it's people like you and I who are pushing the edges of creativity that are going to find these new use cases, these new workflows, and the new way of creating content. There is a flood of bad content coming, but don't throw the baby out with the bathwater when it comes to AI, because at the end of the day, it's only as good as what we feed it. And there's going to be an average baseline of just mediocre AI content that will never change. But I mean, look at human content. It's exactly the same. 90% of human content is absolute, utter rubbish. But that baseline will increase in terms of quality as AI becomes more accessible and easy to use for people. Anyway, the point I want to make today is simply that we are reaching that tipping point, and it's going to happen faster than you think when we get there. And you're going to see content evolve very rapidly. We can already do some significantly powerful automations that can automate the entire flow. The problem has been that the AI content just hasn't been up to scratch, and it still requires a lot of human input to keep refining it. But as these AI models get better, it'll be much easier to generate natural sounding content. AI will be able to perfectly mimic you and I in a year from now. I'll put my reputation on that because we already can. I can already create deep fakes of myself that are almost indistinguishable. Not quite, but if I tried that a year ago, it was hopeless. A year from now, you won't know what's real and what's AI generated. That reality is bearing down on us. People have to thought through those implications, and I don't think people understand what it means, but I'm focused on positioning, getting ready now, learning these tools, pushing the edges, seeing what's possible, and really pushing the boundaries in terms of creativity and use cases to come up with new workflows, video, music, imagery, all to a very high quality. The world as we know it is about to change, so buckle up. I'm here to walk you through the biggest changes, show you what's possible, and my focus is entirely on providing you with information that'll help you prepare for the AI era. Because if you think it's going to be like what's come before, you're wrong. The world is changing, and you can either be a victim of that change or a driver of that change. That choice is entirely yours. But I know for me, it's all about figuring out how to use these tools to create real-world value, have a lot of fun doing it, and show what's truly possible in a world where we're only limited by our imagination. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.